Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So first I want to say thank you to everyone who wished my dad well and said prayers and said kind things in regards to the surgery that my dad had yesterday. He had surgery on Tuesday. He went home yesterday. But yes, he is doing very well. And I appreciate all of you, thinking about him and praying for him and yeah, he's doing amazing. So I just wanted to let you know, because I know, some of you had mentioned that you were, thinking about him. Sorry, that was like a very strange loop of babble. Also, I had said earlier that I had reached 800 subscribers. And again, thank you so much. I am going to do a video directly after this one that will be a giveaway video. So stay tuned for that. I think I will probably wait and upload that one tomorrow. That'll be on Friday, because I've already uploaded a video this morning, and then I'm gonna upload this one today, and I don't wanna like overload you. So I will upload that one first thing tomorrow morning. And yeah, but let's get to the subject at hand. So I was tagged by two lovely ladies to answer 10 crafty questions about myself to help you get to know me better. And I'm so excited that I was tagged, not once, but twice. And the beautiful ladies who tagged me were Samantha Jarrett and Allie, the Cockney Crafter. And so I'm gonna answer these questions, and then I'm gonna tag some of you. So I have them written down so you hopefully can kind of, follow along with me. And then I have a bunch of stuff sitting around me because that's part of one of the questions. But yeah, so let's get started. The first question is, what is your name? So my name is Emily Plowfield. That is my married name. My maiden name was Hutzel. And my middle name is Susan, if anyone is interested in that. So that's pretty simple. The second question is, how did you come up with your YouTube name? So I wanted my YouTube name to match my Etsy name and vice versa. That sort of happened, but Etsy has this character limit, which is slightly annoying. So my YouTube name is M Ephemera's Treasures. And I know it's kind of a mouthful and it's kind of hard to say, but my wonderful husband came up with the M Ephemera part. And what he did was he took my kind of nickname, which is M or Emmy, and he calls me Emmy, and my mom calls me Emmy, but those are really the only two people who are allowed to do that still, since I am a grown-up now. So he took that and then just kind of attached it to the word ephemera, since that is, a big part of, the junk journal world. And, that's what I was making. So yeah, so we came up with M Ephemera. And then I wanted to kind of add something to that. So I made it M Ephemera's Treasures. And then I went to Etsy to name my shop, or rename my shop, because I had a shop before. And we'll talk about that in a second. And that didn't all fit. It was too long. So my Etsy shop is just M Ephemera. But everything else I do, Facebook, well, not Instagram, it's also M Ephemera. But a lot of things are, my official business name that I have registered with the state of Ohio is M Ephemera's Treasures. So anyway, that was a long answer to that question. Number 3, what is your favorite type of craft? Well, right now it's any sort of crafty thing that has to do with making a junk journal, or a journal or a book. I love the entire process. I love the paper craft part of it. I love the very simple jewelry making part of it to make, you know, just little dangles and charms and things. I love making the tassels. I love working with fabric. I love every single part of it. Collage and, you know, just all of it. I love the extensive broadness of it, I guess. There are so many things that you can do when making a book or a journal. And it, you know, it's never ending. So if I'm feeling like working with paper, I'll do, you know, work with paper. If I feel like working with fabric, I'll work with fabric. So it just gives you a huge range of things to do, and I absolutely love it. All right, number 4, what is your favorite place to shop for craft supplies? Well, right now, I'm not shopping anywhere because we're in the middle of my no spend till 2020 challenge. If you are taking part in that, I hope you are doing well. If you haven't yet, please head over to Facebook and join the Facebook group. If you're not sure how to find that, it's in the original video description. But when I am, you know, allowed to spend money on craft supplies, I don't have one favorite place. If we're talking like chain stores, my favorite would be definitely Hobby Lobby. I love their selection. I love their sales. And I love their clearance. So I would say, you know, Hobby Lobby is my favorite of the big, you know, brick and mortar craft stores. I do occasionally go into Michael's, but only if I have a specific need or a really good coupon. And then I do have a Joann nearby. I really don't go there very often at all. I used to go there a lot when I crocheted. So I bought yarn there a lot because they had good sales and stuff. But I honestly, I don't know if I have bought anything there. In the way of junk journal supplies. So I can't remember if I have or not. But anyway, those are my favorite, like, you know, big box stores, I guess you would call them. But then I love Amazon. Amazon is absolutely amazing. You can find pretty much anything there. And if you have a Prime membership, which we do, you can get it sometimes the next day. We live very close to a like Amazon warehouse. So I can, you know, usually get things like the next day. I have gotten things the same day. And you want to talk about like problems that didn't, you know, like things we didn't get upset about 5 or 10 years ago. If I have to wait more than 2 days for something to get to me, I get very anxious, or not anxious, I get very angry, and that is so bad. I really need to get that, like, I need to work on that because we have been spoiled by Amazon and, you know, the fast shipping options and the free shipping and all of that. But anyway, I do love Amazon. I get a lot of my, like, I get, you know, my glue from there. I get Fabri-Tac from there because it's cheaper, unless I'm already at Hobby Lobby and I don't need to use my 40% off coupon on something else. I will get it there. I get most of my tools came from Amazon. So yeah, I love Amazon. But then probably my favorite places to sort of like treasure hunt are obviously thrift stores, antique malls, you know, any place like that, used bookstores. So I do love those places. And as you know, when I was in Florida, I, you know, went to a lot of them, and that's why I'm on a no spend challenge. So, but you can find so much neat stuff at secondhand and, you know, thrift stores and antique stores and things like that. Without having to spend a lot. And, you know, one of my new favorite things is this online estate auction thing. And that, luckily, you know, that could really get me in trouble. So I'm staying off of those. But, yeah, so that's my favorite places to shop for craft supplies. And then the 5th question was originally, was your top 5 favorite crafty YouTube channels. And I started making a list and I got to 10 very quickly, and there was no way I was going to be able to narrow that down to 5. So I changed the question to my top 10 favorite crafty YouTube channels, and there are more that I watch, but these are the ones that I watch either all or almost all of the videos that these people put out. And you know, I get most of my inspiration from them. These are channels that I started watching and then became really good friends with the ladies, you know, behind the channel. So yeah, okay, so let's start with, this is in no particular order at all. I have a piece of paper hanging over here so that I can reference it and I don't forget anything. And I literally wrote all over it because I ran out of space. So no particular order. My 10 favorite crafty YouTube channels. Susan Taylor Brown, I think she is amazing. I love her series she did on copyright free images. I love watching her eco dyeing stuff. Yeah, I really, really like her. Lori at Girl on the Ridge. I love her ability to do a quick video, but yet there's so much in it. I aspire to be Lori someday, just to be able to do something in a small period, you know, a quick like 15-20 minute video, and there's just so much inspiration and you know, going on in that little bit of time. Jennifer at A Trace of Sparkle. I adore Jennifer. She is one of my, I mean, like I just met her in person when I was in Florida, and I feel like we have been best friends forever, and I love her, and we had such a great time when we got together in Florida, and I hope to be able to do that again in the future. I feel like, you know, we were kind of like kindred spirits. And then Nikki Adigan at Musings by Nikki. Again, I've never met her in person, but I feel like we were, you know, sort of like separated at birth. Like I feel like we could meet up and it would be like we'd known each other forever. And then Handmade from Lisa. Lisa, again, I've not met in person, but we talk on the phone, we communicate regularly. I feel like she is, you know, my long lost sister that, you know, I just, yes. I'm trying not to get emotional. It's crazy, but it's so true. Tracy Fox, obviously, I started like binge watching her channel right before I started my channel, and she kind of helped me get over that fence of I can't do this. You know, just watching her and her inspiration is just, oh my gosh, she inspires me in so many ways. Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. I love her style. I love the series that she does, and you know, the mass making that she's doing right now, and the 3 in 30 minute alphabet challenge, which I am going to do. I am trying my hardest to get to a point where I can start doing that. I promise I am going to do that. But I love, you know, I love watching her create, and her accent, of course. I love listening to her and Tracy. I just, yeah. And Tina was, you know, that's my first design team. So it just kind of have, you know, yeah, I love Tina. She is such an amazing, generous, kind person, and it would be awesome to be able to actually meet her someday. Dee Dee Fargo, again, we kind of met because we had both tried out for Deb's design team, Artsology, and I won her giveaway that she had, and we started talking, and again, I feel like I could, you know, just, we would pick up like we had never not known each other if we got together. I love, yeah, I love Dee Dee. And we do talk on a regular basis as well. And someday we are going to get together. Lisa and Dee Dee and I have plans to like meet up somehow. Yeah, it's going to happen. And then Natasha at Treasure Books, she is such an inspiration. And again, I could listen to her talk all day. She's a beautiful voice, and I love the things that she makes and her clever ideas and all of that. And then finally, I think number 10 is G. Kerr. She is amazing. And again, like nice short little videos, but such wonderful information and such wonderful inspiration that I get from her. All right, so that was 10. How was I supposed to narrow that down? And there were more. I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube. It's probably why I feel like I'm never getting anything accomplished. But I just love, I love that part of this craft as well. All right, number 6 is 6 of my 6 favorite colors. And I'm not quite sure if I can come up with 6 unless I just recite the rainbow to you, but I'm gonna try. So my all-time favorite color that has been my favorite color for as long as I can remember, and Samantha said the same thing, is purple, and all shades of purple. It's always been my favorite color. So, but I also love, so that was 1, so I'm gonna keep track. So purple, I love pink in all of its various shades. This is hard because I also love like gray and black and like the walnut stain brown, the distress shade, the distress ink. Walnut stain is like the most beautiful brown. Okay, so we're at 5, but some of those were very neutral colors. Let me pick like an actual color. I'm gonna go with like a seafoam green, and these probably aren't even the same. I'm so bad with naming colors, but I love like the seafoam and the like mint green and the aqua and even teal. So we'll lump those all into one because in my mind, they're all kind of shades of each other, but that's probably not true. I know you artists are probably screaming at me, but in my mind, I know what I'm talking about. All right, my favorite tools to craft with. I'm gonna try to do this quickly. All right, so I have my Precision Bypass Rotary Fiskars Awesomeness. Got that on Amazon for a really good deal. I love this cutter. It cuts really thick chipboard and everything. So yeah, love it. You set that aside. My my Big Kick. Love this thing. Love it. Got that for a really good deal too. I use my Martha Stewart scoreboard all the time. My printer, I put this over here because obviously I wasn't going to bring the printer over, but I will never not own an HP printer again just because of the Instant Ink program. That is the best thing that has ever happened to printers is Instant Ink. Love it. Such a brilliant idea. I have my 2 favorite rulers. One is the Tim Holtz one because I use this to find the center. And then I have, it's a 3-pack, the We Are Memory Keepers tear rulers, but I only have ever used this edge. Maybe someday, we'll see. I have my Big Bite, which is a fairly new purchase, but before that I used the regular Crocodile. Love this guy. This is the We Are Memory Keepers, like, I don't know what it's called, but it has a metal edge on this side and it's non-slip, and I use this with my like little rotary cutters to cut through things that my cutting thing, what is that called? It's a, you know, the thing I just showed you. When it won't cut and I have to do it this way, I love this tool. And actually I have another one that's still in the package because I have accidentally cut the plastic a couple times and it was on clearance, so I just picked up another one in case this one doesn't make it very much longer. That's how much I love it. Let's see, what else? Whoops, sorry, I'm just putting things away as I'm doing this. All things corner punch, I have multiples. This one is relatively new and I like it because it has the 3 sizes in one. But I have a lot of other punches too. I love these. This one is the one that I purchased a while back on Amazon. It's great, but this one came in that estate sale and I love it even more because my hands don't always, you know, it's just a better handle. So, yep, love those. My tiny attacher, my new favorite stapler. I love it. My Tim Holtz 7-inch, I think these are 7-inch snips. Love these things. I lost the little protective cover recently and I have no idea where it is, but I love these. I would like to get the larger ones as well someday. I don't know what I would do without my, I think they're pliers. They're not grooved inside and I use these a lot, but mostly I use these to pull my needle through when I'm sewing in my signatures because I have 0 hand strength. So this helps me and it doesn't destroy my, my needle because there aren't any grooves inside here. So yeah, could not survive without that. And my final favorite tool is my Distress Ink dauber and all my Distress Inks and oxides. Love those. Whoops, I'm gonna put that aside. Okay, next question. Where do you get your love of crafting from? I really honestly don't know. My mom used to do like counted cross stitch a lot. I think I was just kind of born a crafty person. Oh, sorry guys, I dropped something. Yeah, I think I was just kind of born crafty. It seems to be a thing in my family, so it doesn't surprise me. I would assume it came from my mom's side though, because my brother and sister that I grew up with are technically half siblings. So, you know, they're also very crafty people. My brother can draw very well. My sister is just has these amazing ideas that she does and decorates her house and with these things that she makes, and it's awesome. Number 9, when did you start crafting? I don't know. I think my mom taught me to how to cross stitch when I was little, so I'm just gonna go with that because I can't remember. And number 10, what has been your favorite craft so far? Making journals. 110%. Definitely my favorite. I have done a lot of things. I had a crochet business. I thought I loved that at the time, but looking back on it, it was so restrictive and very difficult to make into a business. I can't work outside the home, so if I'm gonna be crafting, it needs to be something that I can kind of make into a way to make some money. So, you know, crocheting just didn't work, and that's my first, you know, attempt at Etsy. Just was not nearly as successful, but I love doing this so much more because there are so many different things, like I said before, that go into it. There are so many things you can do. It's never boring. There's always something new. And on top of that, Allie said this in her video, the friends that I have made, it's astounding to me, this community on YouTube and on social media, just amazing people. And I feel like Allie said this too, I feel like I belong to this community, and it's amazing and I love it. Yeah, guys, so those are my 10 questions. So I hope that was informative. And I am going to tag 4 people, and I hope that they'll accept the challenge, but I totally understand. We all have stuff going on. But I am going to tag Jennifer at A Trace of Sparkle, Nikki, Nikki Adigan, Musings by Nikki, because I would love, well, all 4 of these, I really would love to hear their answers. Lisa at Handmade from Lisa, and Dee Dee. So yeah, ladies, I hope you will do this. I think this is really cool. I think Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming may have started this. And if so, Sherry, thank you so much. I think this was just brilliant. So yeah, all right, that's it, guys. I will be back with my 800 subscriber giveaway. And yeah, and then I don't know what's after that. I gotta figure that out. So I hope you have a fantastic day, guys. I hope that at least some of you are actually experiencing fall weather, because I'm not. It is hot. And I really would love to have some fall weather. So hope you are enjoying this day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.